Okay, so we just had some toys announced over on Twitter yesterday. And of course, it didn't go as planned because people got upset about it. I mean, you can see the character right here. This is WindBlade from Transformers. And people, of course, have a problem with the design. Why is that? Well, take a look. Take a look at the character. What do you think? It's a female character, but of course, because this is a robot, she can't have any female features. We saw this with Alita, Battle Angel, if you remember. People were upset because she's a robot, cyborg, android, whatever, and she had boobs. So because of that, that wasn't a big issue. Of course, now we have it with the robot, and people are upset again. It's really, really weird. You know, I don't get why you can't just let people enjoy things. These are obviously being pushed towards men. Now, of course, I'm sure they want the female dollar as well. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But they're going to, of course, get upset about it. So here's the announcement. We have it right here. High-end Transformers figure manufacturer Flame Toys has deleted a recent tweet announcing a new figure of the female Autobot WindBlade after facing complaints and accusations of sexism from users claiming to be defending the best interests of women in the Transformers fandom. On February 9th, Flame Toys debuted 3 new figures that would round out their display items in the upcoming New York Toy Fair. So this is one right here. This one looks pretty cool. See the big giant guns and stuff. This is from Beast Wars, of course, Optimus Primal. Then we go down here. We've got Rodimus. And then right here is where the controversy starts. Not painted yet. These are obvious prototypes. So they're not colored. They're not fully ready to go. So, you know, normal people with lives and, you know, happiness, they see this and go, cool. You know, if I'm a Transformers fan, I might pick that up. I might want to buy this. But of course, people that never had any interest in buying this in the first place decided to chime in and give their opinions. And as you can see, this is something that they're not going to like because, of course, she has a little bit of a badunkadunk going on there. And they're not going to like that because it's a toy. And I'd like to go ahead and point out this is a toy probably for adults. These are collectibles, I'm sure, and I'm sure they're not cheap. But, of course, you know, can't have that. We need to tone that down, make her ugly, remove the chest plate, get rid of the booty, gotta go. Because, well, it hurts women, I guess. I guess this hurts them, makes them cry. I don't know. I don't understand these people and their weird demands. I don't get them. Because to me, it's just a toy. Who cares? But, of course, some people care. So we go down here. Hey, Hasbro! What's the opposite of a glow-up? Yikes! I just think it's really great to see that the first woman character featured in Hasbro and Flame Toys' new Transformers model line is objectified male gaze waifu garbage. Way to do WindBlade justice, guys. A freaking plus. Meanwhile, in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, the Legion of Doom had finally concocted a scheme to ruin WindBlade forever and steer all women away from Transformers products and media forever. I disagree totally. Number one, women that like Transformers, I've said this before, just like the ones that like superheroes, like them for the same reasons men do. Okay, you don't need to go out of your way to market for them. They're already there. Okay, most normal women aren't upset with this design. They say and think the same thing I'm going to say. It's just a toy. If you don't like it, don't buy it. But of course, everything needs to be toned down and marketed to this weird little small segment that doesn't even really buy anything. Because how many times have we talked about this? Look at Birds of Prey. All these people that wanted this film marketed, you know, a certain way. They tried to get these people to show up. None of them show up to see the movie. The movie was a flop. But yet all these people are going to sit here on Twitter and talk about how amazing it is and they haven't even seen it. They don't support anything. So naturally, their best interest is to model this for the people that will actually buy it. But of course, I don't know if they're going to buy it because from what I'm seeing and being told, they deleted the tweet. Of course they did, because woke Twitter is relentless. These people tweet hundreds of times a day. Don't hear, be honest, Hasbro. How can you say you listen to us women when this is what you do to WindBlade? How dare you take one of the few strong, beautiful, healthy, inspiring women and turn her into this? I really don't see the problem with the design here at all. Looks like just about any other anime-looking character, but of course, maybe because it's at the hips, or let's be honest, it's the chest plate. That's the big thing. I just don't get it. This one. I think what makes Flame Toys WindBlade especially silly is that it's made for a demographic that's not representative of the TF fandom. Of course, talking about Transformers fandom. Good thing the vast majority of my Twitter friends think that the Flame Toys WindBlade is disgusting, because I am so blocking every single person who's drooling over this hideous thing and or attacking others who have every right to criticize how over-sexualized the toy is. So those were just a few examples of the problems that Hasbro was facing there. Now, I don't know if this is still going to come out because, like I said, it was reported that the post has been deleted. They might make changes, and will it still look the same? I doubt it. They'll probably make some changes. These people, man, I just don't get it. All these look really cool. I think the Rodimus figure looks the coolest. I probably won't pick any of these up because I'm not the biggest Transformers fan. But I gotta say, this looks really cool. This is a pretty cool design. I would be tempted to pick this up if I was a big fan. And, all the people whining about it, they were never going to buy this. Let's be clear about that. They never had any interest in this. They never would have paid a cent for it. They never would have bought it. But, of course, they're so relentless in their tactics, they might have succeeded in getting Flame Toys here to not make this figure. And that's the real shame here. When companies bend over and bend the knee to these people who never would have supported the products in the first place. They never would have bought this thing. It's sad because there's a large amount of people that would have bought it, that would have loved to have had it. And they don't get it now because a bunch of whiny people don't like that the robot has hips or a chest plate. It's really strange. It's like, don't you have anything else to worry about in the world? Like, at least Joaquin Phoenix is like going out there and like trying to save cows in calves. You're literally trying to change the hip ratio of an action figure. It's pretty pathetic, in my opinion. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I'll follow this and see if they announce it again. I hope they do. I think this is a pretty sweet looking toy. And if they bring it out, maybe I'll buy it and give it away because I wouldn't want to keep it. But if they actually put this out, maybe that's what I'll do. That'd be a fun live stream. Give something like this away. Somebody out there would love it. That'd be one more sale than they wouldn't get from those 4 people complaining. They're not going to buy anything. All they're going to do is cause the company to lose money. So anyway, that's it. Let me know your thoughts on this, guys. Would you pick this up? Do you have any of these toys? Would you have been interested in this? I'd like to know what you think. Also, throw a like up. Share the video. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you still subscribe. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment, make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that, and subscribe if you're new.